Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 16, Week 4, Day 1. So today, of course, we got ourselves the Halloween event, just kind of started up. We'll be messing around with that, starting to make some progress on it. Of course, basically, why is that icon sideways? Has it been like that since this morning? I didn't even notice that earlier. Did it just change? But, yeah, actually, I didn't even think about that. Did they ever change the keys to not be sideways? Hey, they fixed that sideways one, though. Though they didn't fix the one in, Trials, or whatever it's called, the, Journey, I mean. I think these are still sideways. Oh, no, it's fixed from this morning. But maybe just likes doing it occasionally. But anyways, yeah, we have Journey event. Of course, basically, use new troop, get infinite loop, auto win. You have to use it anyways to get 3 times points. Make sure to fully ascend it. As far as the other thing, of course, as we mentioned, Golvania event basically is use pure purple team, do these battles every single day, throw 30 gems every single time. I made 50 gems, and you're good to go. We'll get a little bit of extra pack in there as well to make sure we can actually get everything. Assuming that the wolf armor will be fixed. I have no clue if it will. Don't currently get that right now. I guess we'll go for Bloodfang first, which is this little guy. Deals some true damage to the first 2 enemies. And then there's a cumulative 25% chance for each lycanthropy gem on the board to also inflict 4 stacks of bleed. He's basically an okay true damager. There's not really much of a situation where you would use him, though, due to no follow-up. He gets to create a lycanthropy gem at the beginning of every single one of his turn, so he might be able to get a little bit extra purple mana in there, which can feed back into himself, but otherwise isn't really doing anything particularly good. But another trip for the pile, and of course he gets 5 to all stats from the thing, which makes his true damage quite a bit better. His double true damage poke, if nothing else. Aside from that, yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll be going and doing the trials for Divinion Fields, which I believe were annoying. Let me double check. Actually, of things I forgot to mention on Monday video, it was indeed Divinion Fields. I knew for sure there was something because all the new interface threw me off. But also, where's Divinion Fields these days? Wait, Divinion Fields, where are you hiding? I always thought you were over here. Wait, am I going crazy? Where is Divinion Fields? I always thought it was towards the bottom. There it is. I was gonna say, I'm not used to the map going like so much further down. I'm so back to like used to like way back in the day, like this mountain curve wasn't even here, and like this was the bottom of the map, like right here. It's now like towards the middle, but how small those icons are, especially. But anyways, yeah, trials I think were kind of annoying. Let me double check. We have Artima for AOE, Voltor's for some cleanup, Herdmaster for mana, and Orion's Herald for backup summon. That's not horrible, and honestly, that's almost correct order. It's something like that. Unless you want to use the Artima in a really safe spot. She does do a lot of damage. Based on the boost ratio and everything. But I think I would keep her in first just to get the resummon. Like something like that, I think. I want to say that. Is that the default? Honestly, that seems fine. Get the summon, Herdmaster for mana, Artima for the initial pressure. The problem is the team's gonna die so quick. You're basically just mass summoning off of Orion until you win. It's gonna be annoying, but it shouldn't be that bad. Like, you're definitely gonna depend very heavily on his revives, that's for sure. Oh yeah, we got a compensation. I'm not taking it yet because there was some kind of issue with it. They're also giving us another one in about 24 hours. Also, I didn't have time. I completely forgot about the send a support ticket. So at this point, I'm just kind of curious to see what they do on their own before he ends up sending one. Probably still send something, though. But anyways, so, let's go and start doing things. Where should we even start? There's a lot of things we need to go do. I guess we'll start real quick with the Halloween event. We just need to grab any purple team. I probably already have one set up in it. So let's just grab our nearest purple team. Obviously, you have access to Thrall Leprechauns, so it should be pretty straightforward. And yeah, that's exactly what we're using, just with Wand. Later on, you would want to use Wand further up. I'm just going all in on Diamantina this time. No need to really change much up. Just go, click button, win. Also, you can use your golden battle whenever. It doesn't matter, so we'll use it immediately. It also doesn't matter which one of the 3 you pick. Well, ideally one that is weaker. But aside from that, it does not matter which one of the battles you end up picking here. They will all give you the same amount of points. Yeah, we'll just take whatever. Yeah, we can just click any of them. So each time, just take whatever. Anyways, hello everyone. Hope all you guys have been having a wonderful week so far. I'm not looking forward to having to wake up early tomorrow morning for jury duty. Gosh, I gotta wake up to be able to even get there in time because it's so far away. I didn't even really think that through. I gotta wake up at like 6:30 or 7. like around that time and be out by 8 pretty much because it's so far away. Hello, Lester. Hello, Bill. Hello, Mr. Z. Hello, Genki. Hello, Maximus. Hello, yeah. Hello, Anthony. Hello, let's see. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Abak. Did we get compensated for the Underspire glitch? Yes and no. There's a lot of glitches. At this point, I'm losing track of which glitch. But the joke is basically that 7.2 update added 7.2 glitches. Let's see. Yeah, the wolf armor isn't working correctly on PC mobile. Let's see. Forum says wolf armor was console exclusive. Is it really? Oh no, why is that? Why is it console exclusive? Why did they redo the other thingy? That's not good. I might have just wasted gems today then, because we're not going to need to get the armor. Which means we're going to have a bunch of spare points I don't need. That's not good. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Genki. Hello, Abak. Hello, too. Hello, yeah, some people claim the lanterns, but they didn't get it. So I'm still holding off on taking the lanterns for now. Just to not have to deal with that. So I'm going to wait like a couple days. Hello, Izzy. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Outlander. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, there was a lot of glitches with this patch. One of the glitchiest ones we've seen yet, as far as things happening. And they had a beta test for it, too. It's not like they didn't have one. It just wasn't as glitchy back then. Because sometimes a bunch of things happen when it goes to live servers compared to normal. But yeah, if we're not getting a new armor on PC Mobile, that's both good and bad. Well, it's bad because we're not getting a new one, but it's good in the sense that, well, at least everyone can go get the witch armor back, so that's kind of cool. Though, of course, we already have it, so that means little to us. But it does mean everyone who wasn't here around last year does get to get it still. A little weird that's only on consoles. Especially for an event that seems very wolf-based. Kind of weird to only add it to console. I wonder if they're going to hotfix anything tonight. They should in the next few days. They're definitely going to hotfix something throughout the week. And how much you want to make a bet when they hotfix it, it is going to reset the entirety of Underspire again. Because so far, like, every update they've done since Underspire has existed, I am pretty sure has reset Underspire. Like, have they done a single update that hasn't reset Underspire since Underspire has existed? I can't think of one. You had an update on Steam? Wait, just now? Like, literally just now, or sometime today? Because if it's sometime today, I already got it. If it's right now, then I have not downloaded it yet. I'm not sure what it would even be if they don't have a forum post. Also, always take the power-up, unless you're really early on in the game. Power-up just gives you more point. Obviously, it makes it more difficult, but if you're at the point later in the game where everything is one-shotted anyways, or very quickly killed, shouldn't really matter at all. Only time you wouldn't keep going forward is if you feel like it'll reach a difficulty where you can't kill. Otherwise, you should always go forward for more points. Got an update like 30 minutes ago? Okay, I should have already auto-updated then. Was there anything on the forum mentioning what it even did? They had a forum post for it. Seems to fix the unowned troop issue. Ooh, let me go check. Let's see. If I go to my collection and click on unowned. Actually, let me clear filter. And click on unowned. Oh, I didn't click on unowned. Click on unowned. Yes, they have indeed fixed it. These are just the 6 Guardian troops, which I wasn't able to get due to last week's glitch. And the Blood Fang, which we'll get by Wednesday. So I'll mess around with him on Wednesday then. But, yep, it has been fixed. These are the only 7 troops we are missing. Alright, let me go finish out this event then. We'll be one step closer to one of those 7. Let's see. We'll take that one over. I don't have a cascade for that, so we can end up taking it. We'll go for Leprechaun then. Good old Thrall Leprechaun. Always nice when you can use both of them. Such a strong combo. Also getting a ton of extra turns on that thing that we don't even need, but better than it not doing anything. And this will bring us to about 200 points. We need 400 for the little wolf thingy. I think we'll be ever so slightly short for tomorrow. So we'll probably get it on Wednesday then, as we mentioned initially. It tends to be when the legend rolls in. Like tomorrow we'll have like 300 something points, and then the day after that we'll have the 4 or 500. Oh, this isn't me, or is that number faded? Why is that number so grayed out? The 215 points. Am I going crazy? Is it not grayed out now? Okay, that was weird. Why was it grayed out there? Right? That was definitely grayed out earlier, and now it's not grayed out. That's so weird. Anyways, it's not grayed out now. About 215. And then we'll have like 3 something tomorrow, and then we'll have the 400 we need for the legend on Wednesday. Perfect. Alright, so that's out of the way. Still have Spire, still have the other thing. I guess we'll go do Journey now. So Journey's pretty easy this week, mostly because we have Infinite Loop. Hardest thing's definitely going to be that trial, I would say. Though, I've been surprised by it before. The trial team always looks horrible, and then it turns out you use it some, and it's like, you know what? This is horrible, but relative to what we're up against, it's not that horrible. So, it gets the job done. But anyways, as far as Journey, it should be really straightforward. Just use the new Hippo thing, whatever it's called, the Hippolyta. And then you just auto-win by clicking her 1,000 times. Just make sure your whole team is Centaur, and you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. Just click her again, click her again. Repeat until enemy team dead. And the only thing we really have is the other 2 for burst. Ward Breaker if we want to clear out the board, and Doomed Glaive for just burst damage, which is like a single revive, or we know for sure it's going to be enough to kill, or we know it's auto extra turn and it's about to kill. Something similar. But otherwise, just click these until we win. And to get the full amount of points, other than clicking the one that has more miles, you do want to make sure none of your troops die. You also want to make sure you win within a decent amount of turns, like not taking too many. The exact amount seems to be adjusted over time, but as long as you're winning as quickly as possible, you should be fine to get full points most of the time. And with Infinite Loop on her, that should be fine. Do keep in mind, every time you cast her, it does count as your turn, though, towards that limit. Like, just because you get 20 turns in a row, that counts as 20 turns, not as 1 turn. At least in the sense of how this game mode is scored. As long as your magic isn't too low, you should be fine. Not only should she have 20% extra stats this week, but she also has double magic for this event, which makes her hit very, very hard. Though even outside of this event, you'll still be able to use her for stuff like Spire, for example. You can run her for that, even though she doesn't have any additional damage there. She will still Infinite Loop, so it doesn't really matter too much. Also, I still find it really weird that she creates green instead of yellow. Every single mana link. I noticed that during the video. I think I mentioned it during the video, too. But I only noticed it until I did the video. Or didn't notice it until then. But every single thing in Divinion Fields. There's only 1 link in Divinion Fields, and it's Air Link. There are 4 troops with Air Link. 0 with Green Link. So even though she creates infinite green, every single thing has green or yellow synergy. Where she is a green synergy thing, which is just so weird. Everything points to her that she should be yellow, but is green. Doesn't make much sense. But we'll just have to wait and see what we end up getting for the eventual yellow one. Because if it's not going to be her, then we obviously still need one, so... Sometime maybe still before the end of this year, we'll get one on like the next event or the following event. Because we should have 2 more journeys before the end of the year. One in November and one in late December. Like around where Christmas time is, actually. But I wouldn't be surprised if they added a blue one around then. If they're really trying to line it up, but it might be a yellow one. Oh, hello, Stacy! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Oh, hello, Chad. If I didn't already say hi, welcome, welcome. Alright, let's clear through journeys. I actually did buy a little bit deeper in tiers than I normally would as well. The main reason I end up doing this is mostly for the extra copies, so I could run multiple of her. You have to buy to tier 4 to be able to use more than one of her, which I believe is 500 gems. You can get all rewards for 250, but to be able to run more than one of her for all the events this week, which is just great quality of life, it costs an extra 250 gems on top of that for 500 total. Which, you know, we have the Spire, so I figured we'd go for it. It's just going to make every single event so much more sane this week. Because it will drastically speed up both the speed of Spire and this event, so we don't have to spend as much time doing them for only a 250 gem cost, which I felt like was worth it this time. Plus we get some more battles in to help out the guild. It's just a nice quality of life, because if she ever misses, which she will eventually, because she's not a true infinite loop, she just loops generally enough to win, but occasionally she will miss, and in those situations where she does miss, that's why we have a second one. So when she does inevitably eventually miss, we will be able to just go straight back to casting her again. As if she never missed to begin with. Kind of like right there. She didn't get full mana, but we have 2 of them, so we can just keep going now. And if she ever didn't get full mana, we'd have another one ready to go as well. And these are just here for backup damage, board clear, and just AoE with a skull poke. Mostly just if we ever need them. We're very rarely going to click them, but there'll be some situations where we actually gain a little bit of speed from clicking them. Oh, it just depends on the situation. And if they get mana quickly. Like right now. Actually, is that even enough? No, it's not. I keep thinking like they have double magic too, but no, it's only the, of course, the new Centaur one. So very rarely we'll be able to clip the kill there. So it's basically just going to be her spamming the whole time. Later in the fights, though, when she stops one-shotting, one strategy that we will do is cast against each one once, and then ready up our AoE of choice to go and kill them out, as we'll save a little bit of time compared to double hitting with her every single time. We can hit each one individually once and then use our AoE poke. And of course, if any of them ever have revived, this is the reason for the Doomed Glaive. It has skull spam, so it can easily kill them out. Even if one single poke wouldn't kill them out, the multiple skulls would, most likely. Wait, did they not fix the... That's funny. Wait, I didn't even bother trying. Did they really not fix the glitch that lets you copy-paste any team into Underspire? That is really funny. So one of the only few glitches they said they fixed, they didn't actually fix. That is really, really funny if so. You're using Ward right now. That's pretty funny. They fixed like 5 glitches. And apparently only 4 because that one was not patched. So they definitely added more glitches than what they fixed is the bottom line. Though in all fairness, we kind of already knew that. Isn't that like every patch? Oh, here it goes. Finally, this is why we have a second one. So notice how that thing didn't get full mana or extra turn. And now we're good to go. Now we just do this. Boom, dead. There we go. We got to use every mechanic on our team. Also, hello, Genki. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. The controller method for it still works too. Interesting. So basically, they fixed nothing. They fixed it in name only. Just to pad up the patch notes. Also, I'm not sure why. I keep thinking this is Wardbreaker. Don't those 2 weapons look similar? I'm not going crazy. Those 2 weapons definitely look kind of similar. When they both have full mana. Doomed Glaive compared to Wardbreaker's ability. Because I was wondering, like, why did I keep thinking that's Wardbreaker? And then I saw Wardbreaker get full mana. It's like, oh, I see how I keep confusing it with Wardbreaker now. They both basically have the same icon. It is different, but that is decently similar. Like a blade with red around it in that general shape. Obviously, the blade itself is obviously very different. But if you're just, like, briefly looking at it at a glance, it's like the same angle, same kind of overall arc. The same redness around it. Well, not the same redness, but they both have red around them. It's decently similar. I do believe Doomed Glaive is actually more damage for AoE, isn't it? Yeah, because of the boost ratio. Because not only does it have that base damage, but it also gets +1 per tempering, so it's hitting like 15-ish higher? Like around there. It's not a lot higher, but it's hitting higher. Plus you get the Doom Skulls, but you don't get the board clear like you do on the other thing. Well, you get the board clear in the sense that all of the skulls explode. Or, you know, when they get matched together. But you don't get any board clear in the sense that, you know, Wardbreaker quite literally clears the whole board. Not quite the same mechanic. Also, doesn't that thing have spell reduction? Oh, no, it was impervious I was thinking of. No spell reduction, but it does have impervious. Oh, don't you revive? That's not nice. Though in all fairness, that's the only 25% we've rolled all day. Hopefully we won't see too many of them, though. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got more codes from Jetto. So we can go back to handing out 2. Which means I'll probably hand out 3 for tomorrow night, then. Ooh. We'll hand out the special Halloween code and 2 normal codes. Because we still have the 2018 pet thing to go hand out. Whatever that was. I keep saying 2018. I'm pretty sure it's the 2018 one. At this point, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's the one from 2018. Which, if so, that would be the Voodoo doll. As well as the very first ever Halloween pet that they ever added to the game. Hey, an hourglass gem. I'm still nowhere near doing that achievement, by the way. Let's see, how many miles away are we? I need to go check. 1 second. I gotta check how many thousands of things we're short. Well, it can't be thousands. The requirement's 100 something. Well, let me go check something real quick. If I click on achievements, and I click on 18. Yes, 18. We need another 72 hourglass gems. The worst part is we see 2 on the board right now, and this team has no way of taking it unless we get Wardbreaker up. But to be able to get Wardbreaker up, we either have to take a bunch of reds, or I'm going for it though, or just never. Well, yeah, that's pretty much the only way because they can't really cast the other things consistently, otherwise it's going to overwrite them. All right, we got 1. There we go. Well, I didn't even need. Oh, come on! What's the point of doing that then? I was so meticulously taking everything, and then the second we actually have full mana on him, it just gives us every hourglass gem. That's sad. Well, I guess kind of convenient. If we didn't have Wardbreaker, that would have worked out perfectly, but made it so we didn't even need Wardbreaker. You did it on PC and mobile? Oh, I haven't bothered doing the grind. It just feels such a waste of time in the sense that if we just wait like a couple weeks when we get the super good one, like November 13th, I think is the really meta one that we're getting. Like if we just wait until then, we can get it done in like 5 minutes. So I haven't bothered spending the hour or 2 to go do it. Given that it's just going to be so quick to do very soon. So I've personally just been not doing it. I've also been using a lot of teams that just don't give you kills in that regard. Like Dust Devil team, we've been using so much the last week. And of course it never touches the board. So you never have any chance to get hourglass gems. Like all last weekend, I'm not sure if we even got a single hourglass gem. Though apparently a few, because that number is a bit higher than it was before. Most of those would have actually been from this weekend, so we're getting some, just not a lot. Nice little extra turn there, so we actually have enough damage, but I just realized we could have just doomed glaive it and would have been fine. You finished the hourglass achievement on Android? Nice. If we go out of our way for about an hour and a half, I think we could finish it at this point. I just kind of want to wait at this point, though. Oh, so this guy's in the Soulforge for the first time, by the way. It's not really worth going out of your way for. Oh, so did they ever fix his ability? Oh, yeah, they have. 35% chance to give Reflect to a random ally when my turn begins. Oh, wait, why did they nerf him so hard, though? Oh, that's sad. Did they never give him back his original ability? Is this guy fully fixed or not? Whatever happened to him? His original ability was so good. Like, actually usable. But it was only reflecting himself. And then they, and then they end up changing it to whatever he has now. It's just so weird. Because that's nowhere near what his original ability said. And then they changed it initially because it's like, oh, we'll get back to what they originally was or something. And then they changed it to something completely different. That ability is horrifically bad, what he has now. Like, he's essentially an unusable troop. He went from being, like, potentially a okay reflector to completely useless. And never used under any circumstance. I think they were obligated to, though, because he has good troop art. And they're never allowed to give any meta troop good troop art. Well, not that the ones have bad, but all the best troop art in the game is always on non-better options. Like, the things that are decent are always, you know, they look okay. But all the absolute best looking troops in the whole game are always off-meta stuff that never get used. It's really unfortunate. I would say he's like one of the top 5 lucking dragons, yet is completely pointless to ever use on the team. Alright, we're starting to get into the double arrow phase, where we have to tap everything twice. And then still have to cast. Or Skull will take it for us, thank you. It looks like we have about 13 fights left, then we'll go handle the code. And then go clear out the other events. And by that, I mean mostly Underspire, right? Underspire Dungeon, I think the only 2 left. Hopefully my Underspire works correctly this week. Because last week, we had no new dead-end rooms. And if they have that happen again, I have no clue what's up with my Underspire. Are we going to get triple gypped? I still want to see what that other compensation is that they mentioned. Because I kind of want to wait for that before I send the support ticket. Because we got, like, extra gypped, and I'm not sure if they're getting... people who got, like, triple gypped are getting compensation. Because there was 3 layers. One was the one reset that everyone had, which absolutely everyone has. Then there were people who got reset a second time, so that's the second layer. And then there was the 3rd layer of people who got reset a second time, but also got reset a second time without having any of the new rooms. Because some people got reset a second time while having the new rooms, but some people got reset without having the new rooms. So we got triple hit. Everyone got 1, some people got 2, and somehow we got hit by 3. And based on how they worded the ticket, or the thingy, it sounds like it's only going up to the 2nd layer. I'm not sure how they're compensating the people who got hit triple. I will send a support ticket if we don't have mail for it tomorrow. Because I think the current mail says that they'll send a mail in 24 hours. We'll see what that is. Oh, what do we want here? I'll take that over. Also, I'm still really not looking forward to doing jury duty. I'm not sure what I was thinking earlier was like, oh, maybe I do want to try it. No. The closer it gets, it's like, can I click the skip button on this task? I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm not even sure if I got chosen yet. I'm not sure what kind of process you have to go through, but they do some kind of thingy. And hopefully for that thingy, they'll be like, nope, we don't need you. I don't know, does anyone have any good excuses? I already have a couple things planned. As far as things I could say. It depends what question they ask it or how they word it. Because I'm pretty good at sounding like a psychopath. I could probably get out of it. Let's see, I'll take the other one down. Get the other poke. Think of it this way. If you get chosen, maybe it'll be an epic trial. They'll hand out... Oh, that's funny. I see what you did there. Well, I don't want them to hate me. I feel like if I made them hate me, they would put me on out of spite. Like, you'd have to do it in a way where they wouldn't want to do it, choose you, but also not want to hate your guts. Because I don't feel like they would deny you if you just were acting like an asshole the whole time. I don't think that would work. Gotta be more creative than that. As long as you answer whatever they ask with bias, you'll be fine. Clip it? Yeah, I didn't know what other word to say there. I was like trying to render word, and no word came out, so I was like, oh, okay, there we go. So you brought all your rifles and that they're outside in the van? No. Actually, I kind of hope they ask you, do you have like a steady means of transportation to get here? Because my genuine answer is like super no. Like I've never had a license. I haven't had a driver's permit in a decade. I've never owned a car. I'll make up some excuse like, oh yeah, I'll need to like call a friend or a parent like every single day, and I'm not sure if I'll have a consistent way to get here. First, I could always Uber, and they'll probably bring that up, and then it's like, what if I don't have the money? My bank account's in zero right now. Actually, I can't really say that, though. I don't think they have a way to check, but if they did check, it is definitely not zero. I don't feel like they would have a way to check, though. Let's see. I'll take that one over. Also, they wouldn't be surprised if you said you had guns in the car. I live in the South. Everyone has like 1,000 guns. Like, they have a gun for their gun's gun. Like, I live in an area that is the reason why guns outpopulate people in the United States. Or is that actually the case? I think it is in some states. I'm pretty sure it is in mine. That guns quite literally, legitimately, nearly, if not entirely, outnumber people. Between hunting and just having it, or having multiple. Like, I live in an area where there are, like, generational guns. Like, guns are literally passed down from generation to generation. Like, guns are a really big thing down here. Hello, Timmy. Welcome, welcome. I see you in 2 years because the case might go national. Hello, GM Jordy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, whatever happens, we'll find out tomorrow. Like, hopefully I definitively know by tomorrow, because it'll be annoying if it'll take like 2 to 3 days, because it might. I don't know, we'll find out. No clue how the process goes, so we'll see how it goes. Go from there. It's probably gonna feel like a job interview with none of the actual benefits of a job interview. You know, the last time I've even been interviewed, it has been so long. Like, I don't think I've been interviewed since high school. For any reason. Because every job I had during college was not things you would need interviews for. It was either all self-employed things, selling stuff, or, yeah, that was basically it. Like, nothing really needed interviews. You just simply did it. Like, there's no job application, you just started doing it and then made money. Oh, we got a thing. I think I need more copies of that too, so it's actually kind of convenient. You'll spend most of your time seeing if they even need a jury. Take something with you to keep you entertained. Well, I'll be taking my phone, so I'll just play Gems of War on it. Actually, I have heard that when I called my grandma earlier, because I was just checking up on them. And she's been, of course, had jury duty at least a couple times by now. Because obviously she's like 80-something. She's probably had it like 5+ times. But she mentioned they actually changed how the system works in New Jersey. You don't even need to initially go there. They literally just like give you a number, and then we'll like call you if they need you in on a given day, and they'll be like, oh, we need these numbers for this day or these numbers for this day. And if you don't get called, you don't even need to go to the location. And I'm surprised my state hasn't done that yet, because that seems like such a logical thing to do. Instead of letting everyone have to wait there for hours doing nothing, you literally just get a number on if they even need you, and if they don't need you, they just don't call you. That seems like a much better way. Whereas that is very much not how it works in this state. Not even remotely. Probably going to show up, sit there for like 3 hours, and then they'll either say we do or don't, and then whatever else. And see who we need or who they need, and go from there. And hopefully we don't get picked. Well, I'd have my phone on silent. I can't physically not bring the phone, though. Because I would have no way to call for a ride. And I'd mention that to them. Like, I literally have no other way to get out here. It's my only way here and back. I'm actually hoping that might actually be one way to get out of jury duty. Because public transportation here is abysmal. So they're not going to be like, just take public transportation, because you probably can't. Like, I'm not even sure if it is physically possible to public transport from where my location is to where the jury court is within any amount of time that isn't like 4+ hours, because of how awful the transportation system is here. Like, it's like near non-existent by design too, so that tourists would have to pay for taxis and other similar services, or buy rental cars and all that. Like, it's by design horrifically bad here because it's a really heavy tourist area. So it's meant to be horrible, so people have to spend more money when they're here. I keep forgetting why she keeps doing so much damage. It's because her true damage proc. There's like a 50% chance to do true damage, on top of the 2x Hunter's Mark damage. So I completely forgot to check whatever campaign tasks we have this week. I'm pretty sure, similar to most weeks, they are so easy that they're just free. That's the only weird thing about campaign these days. I kind of almost miss doing those tasks on Monday. It kind of got replaced with the new daily XP system in a sense. But those other tasks, they're so free. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're all almost done right now. Oh! Earn... Wait. Wait. Didn't they say they removed PvP from the daily thing? And then someone mentioned, oh, it was only from campaign. Well, they still have PvP in campaign. What's going on here? They're forcing us to do like 8 PvP battles. It's not that many, but... Yeah, we finally hit a non-passive task. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, well, at least it synergizes with our daily that we already had to do. Alright, that's not too bad. We got some synergy there. I always thought they were supposed to remove those. Didn't they have a thingy where they said, oh, we're removing these from the game? And then they proceeded to not remove them from the game. Like every patch that says it ever does something. This is one thing. Because it doesn't matter which one they said they removed it from. It's still in both. Because gain glory basically means it's just reworded do PvP. And the one in the daily XP thing literally says PvP. The one for the campaign just implies PvP because there's no other way to gain glory directly as a result of battle other than PvP. Because Underworld doesn't count even if you take the glory rooms. Other modes don't count. It's literally just PvP is the only place that counts for doing it directly as a result of battle. And casual PvP doesn't even work either for that new task. It has to be ranked PvP. Like for this one right here where it says do 5 PvP battles, you can't even do casual. It has to be ranked only. Oh, so did I need this pet? No, I didn't. Okay, just double checking. Alright, what are we doing? We need to go and... Wait, weren't we just finishing a mode and then I proceeded to not finish that mode? Let me go do that mode real quick. I think we're doing Journey. And I didn't... Oh, never mind. I did finish that mode. Okay, I see. Alright, well, let's go to the next one then. We did that. We did that. Pet Rescue already did. Campaign. We gotta go do PvP, apparently. Adventure Board we just did. Okay, let's go do Dungeon real quick then we'll go handle the code. Come on. Top 3. Guess the door. It's time to play Guess That Door. Yeah, we still need to go to Trials. We're doing Trials last. But first, let's go play Guess That Door. Guess that door. There we go. 4, 5, or 7. No, 6. Alright, and while we're waiting on that, let's go do the other 2 fights real quick with just Zolgov or something. Alright, let's see. Also, do you guys have any kind of special plans for Halloween tomorrow? Mine is jury duty. But anyone have good special plans for tomorrow? Okay, we'll take that one over. Little got enough mana there. Yeah, that's that guy that hits a lot of damage because he's does extra to freeze, but also has the freeze thing. I'm seeing a lot of 4s. People have confidence in the power of the 4 today. Just remember you called it first when it's actually 6. Let's see, can we get lucky enough to kill Valraven here? No, that's not enough. Up 69 left. Is that a sign? Alright, 4 is winning, we're taking 4. No, it was 6. No, it was 5. Alright, who were the 5s? Let's see, was 5 dead last? Oh no, it was tied with 6 today. But yeah, it was 5. It's B5. I would love if Zolgoth got full mana before he dies. Specifically before that. There we go. And done. Alright, did we not hand out a code yet? We need to go do that. Let's go hand out code number 1, and I only have 3 codes left, but we got a new batch from, Jetto, today. So we are good to go. But there you guys go. Enjoy. Alright, so, next order of business. What do we have left? We have Underspire, and we gotta do a billion PvP. So let's go do the PvP first. And then we're heading to Underspire to finish out the event then. Alright, Underspire time. Let's go to games. Let's go to Underspire. How many torches do we buy? Because we know it's gonna get reset tomorrow. You know they're gonna do something to mess up something, and it's gonna reset tomorrow. So how many should we buy? I'm still gonna go for the 150 and just see. We're still going 150. Then we're probably going 50 the rest of the week, because I think we're getting a bunch of other compensation or something. I have no clue. But we're just running with a billion hippos. Honestly, I'm about to just go 4 of them. Actually, you know what? I have to go Oracle, don't I? Do you not have green? You don't even have green storm. Why is this thing green instead of yellow? Not even our weapon gains green. It's purple, yellow hero glass. Doesn't have like any green going with it. You know what? We're just gonna keep spamming the hippo until we win. We're basically running the same strategy as before. Because honestly, there isn't really much of a need to change it. Never gonna bother changing to the other weapon or anything else. It's fine. This is the cheaper team, not the more expensive team. But I don't really think we need to change it, so we're just gonna roll with it. Only problem is we don't have enchant or everything that normally makes that team a little bit quicker, so now we actually have to go source our own mana. Which I guess is what this mana accumulator's for. Yeah, the official post was PvP task removed. Based on some feedback received from players, we have removed all tasks that require players to complete ranked PvP battles from campaigns going forward. And guess what we found today? A PvP task in campaign. Yeah, we could go down the Atlanta route. Spamming Atlanta's fine. Especially for these earlier fights. Because we could just 1 AoE wipe. How are we sourcing its mana, though? Other than just take yellow. Which I guess, given this what we're doing, that's actually the same strategy. You know what? I guess we'll go Atlantas for the super early fights. Honestly, I'm about to just put 4 Atlantas on a team. We don't need to diversify. It's fine. Like, what else do we really need for the super early fights? Like, I'm talking super, super early. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna go with that, I guess. Atlanta. Actually, go hero here. Because I want the extra purple. Hey, we have access to book. That's fun. We'll go explodey weapon. Atlanta. I'm doing this so I can go Archmagus. And then we set our banner all in on yellow-purple. +2 yellow, +1 purple. And that's a team. Oh, I did the other way around. And that's a team. Alright, we should be fine. Prioritize yellow. Take purple when available. Good to go. I guess we could have done it either way. It didn't have to be that way, but there we go. And now we just take mana, click Atlanta, rinse, repeat, win. This team will fall off very quick, but while it still works, it'll be very nice. So might as well use it while we can. And then once we can't, we'll figure out some other solution. It's an Atlanta team all over again if you go 4. Oh, I didn't even see that comment. But, I didn't go 4 this time. I went 3. Was because Archmagus, which is essentially just a 4th line. I'm just using it for the purple mana. There's nothing wrong with this team. It falls off very quick, though. Like, really, really quick. But while it works, might as well. There just becomes a very obvious point where you would very much want to stop using this team. Though at this level range, we are not at that point yet, so we're going to stick with it. I'm going to take the double path because it gives us more chances to hit the correct path or dead end. And we like dead ends. Oh, so I just realized I was going to do the PvP battles first. I guess we're ending on PvP battles today. We need to get 40 glories worth. So that's about 7 to 8 fights. Actually, no, more than that. Well, it depends what battle we take. On if it'd be more or less. Oh, I almost just lanterned that. That would have been a fail. I was trying to click off of it and then like hovered that button. Luckily, there's a warning screen on it, so we wouldn't have actually used our battle if I did click that. Sure got close. I'll take that over. Take the yellow. Hey, we just got a yellow slayer. No, double dead end. And there are nothing rooms. Oh, I better not have gotten to glitch again. I better see at least one proper dead end room. Because I don't want to be seeing spam dead ends all over again. Why is this board so bad? Actually, I could take purple. That's still not full mana, though. Oh, it's based on Greek mythology. That makes sense, because most troops in this game are based on something like that. I'd be surprised if they've taken like a tenth of the troops from various things like that. Probably even more than that. Okay, I have 2 dead ends that are both not new dead ends. And the other path has to be door. So section 1, no new dead ends. Looking bad already. That's not a good sign. Are we just in like a glitched version of the game where we just don't get them? Because our whole first section is fully scouted. No new dead end room. Oh, never mind. There's a chance it's going to be over here, though. Because one of these is the door and the other one's a dead end. Honestly, I almost feel like scouting out the other way just to see. Even if we find the boss room, I almost want to go to the dead end just to see if it's a full bricked out area. 1, 2, 3. It still could branch. We're going this way, though. You haven't seen one yet this week? Ooh. It's only the first day, though. Can't get too deep in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think this is door. So we'll be able to walk through section 1 door at least. So we'll have the keystone for when it gets reset tomorrow. It's not actually going to get reset tomorrow. I say that now, but, you know, it's not supposed to get reset tomorrow. Let's say that. Will it get reset tomorrow when they do a little mini hotfix for something and give the other compensation? Who knows? So far, every time they touched the game since Under Spire has existed, it has reset Under Spire. Oh, there it is. All right, so if it does get reset tomorrow, we at least have the keystone for the first section. So that's nice. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. Get our land in there. You're not touching Under Spire until the end of the week in case it gets reset again? Honestly, I was almost considering that, but I don't know. We'll just do it now. It's fine. Ah, there we go. All right, that's Under Spire completed for now until it gets completely reset tomorrow. Anyways, one last thing we need to go do. Let's go do PvP. We are forced to have to do several PvP battles for the daily XP and for the campaign this week, so let's do both simultaneously. We're probably going to mostly be taking the higher fights. This is not the most optimal team to be doing it with, but we're also up against Firebomb, so it's fine. It's actually one of the reasons why we picked this fight was for the Firebombs. Oh, you're not dead yet. Well, now you are. Right, 1 down. How much glory did we get for that fight? 6? We needed, what, 40? 50? You know, I'm just gonna take the harder fights. What's the worst that can happen? Web spinner immediately kills us. You know what, I'll take the mid fight. Give me a mid fight with one-shot Diamantina. I think we can kill that range as long as it doesn't give barrier in that time, which you probably will. Hey, an hourglass for free. Is this enough damage? Yes, that's way more than enough. Wait, what was the stat so low with that score? That's weird. First team score, his stats were actually exceptionally low. Oh, we got Zolgoth team. I don't think we have damage, though. No, we don't have enough to one-shot that. We don't have enough to one-shot that, but this one's easier. I'm just going to go for it. If we get Black Manacles up, I think it's enough to double tap it. I can't single kill it, though. Oh, never mind. We can't single kill it. Okay, well, I really underestimate how much Diamantina can do. So, in all fairness, that board did have a decent chunk of skulls in there. Hey, Corvash is a little scary with Diamantina up front, but as long as we get our mana first, it's not going to matter at all. So where are all the greens? There's like no green on it. 1 mana short. Very unfortunate, but he can't really do anything to us. Best he could do is cast Corvash, and he was just taking skulls. Also, hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Alright, another one down. Also, let me go hand out the other code, because we're probably going to end once we have all of our PvP battles in. So here you guys go. Enjoy the final code for now. But we'll have 3 tomorrow night for Halloween. We'll have 2 normal ones, and a special 2018 Halloween one. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream if you enjoy. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. And use that redeem code on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in settings menu. Redeem code is right over there in chat. And your same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. We'll have the special one with the 2018 Halloween pet tomorrow. So we'll have very few claims, so make sure to claim it quickly tomorrow when we do hand it out. I'll probably hand it out like midway through the stream, like 8:30ish probably, but not sure exactly when. Because it depends when we hand out the other 2 codes. When we'd hand out the bigger code. Because realistically it'd be in between the 2 bigger codes. Or, you know, the 2 smaller codes, I mean. Oh, he's using the gold farm team. A really weird version of it, but sure, we'll take it. He's using it with like both gold gainers and both mana accumulators. And using Bronze Lock as the main damage. Also, apparently we do not have enough to one-shot. That's not ideal at all. Now I gotta wait 3 turns. Did he just kill itself with Reflect? Am I understanding this correctly? Pretty sure it just killed itself with Reflect. Dark Crystals, apparently that was something. Not sure what objective that was, but we did something. Ooh, Revenge Fight. Oh, really? I don't want to fight this. I don't have enough damage to fight this. Right? No. I'm gonna Dragon Infinite, I guess. As long as your dragon doesn't die, he dies. I got entangled, but that doesn't matter for the most part. We got poked, but that also doesn't matter for... Oh, we got webbed. I forgot. Web Spinner does web. Wait, we don't need him to have mana. I mean, we don't need him to have magic. So we do need him to be alive. Magic, not needed. Being alive, very much needed. Because he can still do max mana accumulation with 0 magic. It's only his damage that gets reduced. So he can still feed all the mana you need to all your allies. He just can't himself do damage with his ability. Well, he can, but it's like 0. It's like he'll be hitting for like 4. Did you miss Epic Trials? Oh yeah, we never did the trials. How could I forget? Oh gosh, you know how long that's gonna take? Oh no. You're right, I didn't do trials yet. Oh no. Oh come on, we're 1 glory short. You gotta be kidding me. Are we exactly 1 glory short? Well, it feels weird seeing a higher level player use double Tesla. It's good, but you generally don't see it that often these days. Gotta be careful not to feed it a billion red. Red, I said. I would take that. And that should just be Diamantina, right? Honestly, it's already Diamantina. Without that much extra magic, it's super dead. And there we go. Okay. So now we have done every objective except for trial, so let's go do our trial before we have to go to trial tomorrow. Oh wait, did I just use the XP booster? Oh no, wait. I did not mean to click claim there. I might just save it for tomorrow. I don't know, it's in the title. Do I just let the EXP booster do nothing? I'm contemplating letting the EXP booster do nothing. How did I manage to do that? I've never done that yet. Whoops. Yeah, I think we're just gonna ignore the fact that we have an EXP booster active right now and just pretend that didn't happen. We're just gonna ignore its existence. Oh, also, did I finally buy the campaign? No, I still didn't. I put money on my account and then still never bought in the campaign thing. Oh, we'll keep track of that to see how much time it has taken us to do these trials. That's our first ever fully wasted one. That's fine, though. Just do a quick team quick? We could, but also, we could also not. So 2 trials we go. Hey, if we win trials quick enough, it'll be like a quick team. Obviously, it's not going to be that quick, though. But yeah, we're just going to waste it. Because I want to get to bed early tonight. So once we finish these trials, we're going to call it later. And I do not want to spend 15 minutes EXP boosting, so we're just going to let it run out. Yeah, for the most part, this team will win, but it's just going to be really annoying to win with. It's just going to be very slow chip damage until they die. Wow, we were like a billion fights from the Starry fight. Hello, Tyrion! Thanks for leaving a like, greatly appreciated. Helps out a lot. Nice, skull from Sky. Love to see it. Gotta try for those when you can. Ah, I didn't get it there. Deliberately gave it one. In our attempt to get our own. Hey, 2 more and we're finally at the Starry fight. See, these aren't taking that long. It's like we're getting full value from the XP booster, not even. We'll get like 10% of its value, if even that. Actually, probably less than that. We're getting like... Not even 10. I would say like 3% of its value. 2-3%. But hey, that's still value. More than if we didn't do it at all. Plus, the final task technically got done automatically since I had to do it for campaign anyways. So automatically, I accidentally claimed it. Also, we can try targeting with her. Just very rarely are we going to bother needing to. It reminds me a lot of how you would end up using that one bounty troop. The, I can't remember its name all of a sudden. The corpse mirror. Like, you literally just, like, spam click it because the value of what it would do by default is just better than trying to figure out where on Earth is most optimal to place it. Kind of like one of those kind of situations. Where, yes, we could use it a bit more optimally, but spam clicking it is quicker. Alright, 6 more fights. Let's get the Starry Pet. Doing the Starry things just aren't worth it. You're just gonna orbit. Oh no, I don't think it's that bad. It's only 1,000 gems for a max pet. That is very, very cheap compared to other max pets within the game. Like any of them that isn't it. Like it is really, really cheap. So I would say it's fine. Like its value is pretty good. It doesn't take too long. Like we have a 15-minute timer rolling right now. We're probably gonna get like half the battles in that time. It can be annoying with lower stats, though, that's for sure. Like, we're doing it with max stats, or, you know, what's pretty much max stats. So it is going to be a little bit easier for us to end up doing it. However, they're not too bad. Some weeks definitely have been worse than others, but the average week hasn't been horrible for them, for the most part. Like, the teams are coherent enough to kind of stand, barely. Just barely enough to edge through. Speaking of which, 1 HP. So would love if you didn't have Agile. In all fairness, we also have Agile. We have a 40% chance to dodge every skull. One of the reasons for even having her up there. How much HP is it if we end up doing that? The value is fine, but you have nothing to use orbs on? True. We are not at that point. Actually, we did the math the other day, which is why we're lanterning all the things in Under Spire. Assuming we get no free lanterns, we are $25 away from maxing every pet in the game. So I figured, why not? $25 is not that much for doing it. It'll take like over half a year to do so. But over that course of that half a year, we'll max every pet, so figured why not. It's not that bad compared to some microtransactions in this game. And also, that's the high estimate. It could be way cheaper than that. There's just like the super high estimate of how much it would cost. And that cost comes from lanterning every single time on the final room of Underspire. Because that's the one that gives the pet orb. And you need 3 of those per pet. Though technically less, because some of them might be upgraded more than that. Depending on how many copies you have. Oh, we lost one of our damage sources. It's not ideal, but we're about to resummon an Orion. And then summon an Orion, and then summon an Orion. And I guess what we're doing after that, we're going to summon an Orion. And then after that Orion gets summoned, we're going to summon another Orion. So our whole team is just Orions. The only problem is Orion is not a good comeback troop. It is very bad. They buffed it like 3 times. And honestly, he has never been good. He's been less worse at times. But I would never use the term good to describe Orion in any game state. His peak usefulness was in an update where commons were stronger than him. Like, the strongest he ever was, he was outclassed by commons that did more damage than him. That is how bad Orion is. Is at his absolute peak, when he was actually the most useful ever in any state of game, there were commons that were more useful than him doing the exact same thing, but better. And that was around the 2.0 patch, when he had like that true damage and the 100% chance to ignore Skull. There were several troops that had it, but a lot of commons had better effects with it, like dodge and stuff, as well as more consistent abilities than his mess of an ability. You know what? This is free extra turn because of Hourglass. So we'll take that. Throw the bigger skull. Throw a split down. Oh, never mind. Okay. I think Trials is going to be annoying this week. I have quickly come to the conclusion that Trials are actually going to be a nightmare. Because Orion is so bad. I slightly underestimated how bad Orion is. I just figured if we summoned enough of it, it'd be fine. And it probably still is if we just keep summoning him. But, yeah, it's not ideal. Or depending on, like, a D-tier legend to carry us. Luckily, at least they can't really do anything to us. Like, skulls is all they have at this point. So as long as we just keep summoning Orions, they will eventually die. Because this thing does no damage. This thing does no damage. It only buffs its attack. And if it's already one-shotting us, then it having more attack does not one-shot us harder. That is a type of mechanic they've considered adding into the game, but I'm pretty sure they couldn't figure out how to code it or something similar. They were going to make it so there was like a trait that if something did skull damage, it would then splash that skull damage to the next troop. This would eventually become light splash and heavy splash, instead of ever adding it to skulls. But currently there's no way to apply it to skulls. But essentially the effect would be, any excess skull damage would go to the next troop in line. To some degree that would also be too broken in some situations. It would also be a kind of interesting mechanic. Also, are we about to win? Yeah, that's enough damage. Barely. Okay, wow. Yeah, it's kind of tight this week. We'll grab it. Alright, we got 4 more. That was the easiest one. But in all fairness, once we kill the Dodo, we've won. Like, you just have to kill the first 2 troops and then you win. And don't you hit the first 2? No, you hit the 2 weakest. Ooh. It doesn't always mean first 2, though I guess it technically means first 1, because that will always be weakest. But we don't have a way to ensure that his second slot will be weakest, despite it being the most important thing to kill on this team. But nothing ensures that it is. Because we have no mechanic on our team that will allow us to do so. We can ensure the first is the weakest, but luckily it seems like it has lower durability than the other 2, so it seems like it'll be fine. Yeah, those first 2 troops always have to be the first dead. Because our main win condition is getting rid of those 2 damage sources, and then once they are, we win. Any more extra turns? I'll take that out of the way. Grab a split. He'll poke us. Get some mana. Our Teemo will die any second now. Not much we can do about that. We have skulls and some other skulls and some bigger skulls. So we'll take a skull. Take the other skull. Should probably start summoning some Orions. Honestly, the second our first slot dies is like summon Orion time. So why did I take brown? Out of everything on that board, what made my brain go brown? Alright, we'll take yellow. They're kind of being blocked, but there we go. That's free, so might as well take it. Get our extra turn from a 3 because that's a thing now. Cascade that for an extra turn. Orion, I can put a Hunter's Mark on them. Almost forgot he even does that. But, you know, if we get a skull now, it's a little extra damage. We utilized it the previous fight, but... Oh, yeah, I should have taken that red extra turn first, just in case we could have gotten something. Also, why do you have a 100% dodge chance? We've landed almost no skulls on this thing. Yeah, we got to keep most of the team this time. Nice, nice. Alright, how did that go smoother than the first fight? Oh, 3 to go. Alright, this isn't too bad. But it's still awful. Let's see. We'll take that. You know what? I'll try for Cascade. Why not? Didn't get it. Well, I got that, but we don't need whatever that was. But I feel like there's something here. No, none of it's worth going for. We just let him remove something and see what it does. I didn't do much. Skull and give him purple, I guess. He doesn't really use purple for anything useful. He just gains attack. He's already getting pretty close to just one-shotting us anyway, so extra attack's not going to make that big a difference. I don't want to give him Skull. I don't want to give him Skull. I also don't want to give him Skull. Why is every option Skull? I could take that blue, I guess. That doesn't give him Skull. There we go. Wait. Wait, I looked at that wrong. Wait, that doesn't give him Skull. No. Oh, now we're in a really bad situation. Wait, if I move that, that doesn't give him Skull. Oh, yes, it will, because it'll cascade the other one. Well, this doesn't give him Skull. And that gives us free Skull. Into a free Skull. Into a free Skull. Actually, this one won't be free, but we can still take it. Do we let our team die? It's not going to. Wait, 174. It lives if it dodges. Go. RNG, 40% chance we live. Got it. See, we too can have 100% dodge when we feel like it. AI is not the only one with that power. Alright, we won. As soon as the first 2 troops die, it's over. Wow, we actually got to keep our team alive this time. Something I was not expecting. No point even trying to buff its HP because of the attack gain. Let's go all in damage. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. How did it move over there? My mouse wasn't even over there. How does that happen? Alright, we'll take our brown, get a double poke. Take another skull. Of course, it has 100% dodge, so we can't actually hit it with skulls. I'll try for one from Sky. Didn't get it. All we did was give him one. Our 100% skull dodge finally failed us. Split damage for the kill. That hit way more than I was expecting, but I guess it's 1-to-1 based on his HP, so that makes sense. Alright, 2 more left. Let's go finish this out. This one, then next one. Did other platforms also get a mini update today, like Xbox? I'm not sure. Someone could probably let us know. I think someone mentioned it earlier. Also, hello, John. Your team order was bull. Yeah, I was considering just killing out the bull. Artima, Herdmaster, Orion. But yeah, we definitely have to go for the 1, 2, 3, 4 kill order. It's pretty much the only kill order you can do with this team. You don't really have a choice unless you go all in Orion. But yeah, once these two die, you win. You just have to kill the first 2 troops and you auto-win. As long as you don't get poked by skulls, there's no way they could do damage to you at that point. You're basically immune to death. Nice. Extra brown from Cascade. Take our skull. Get a purple over there. Big Cascade of nothing. Split damage. Explode everything. I should probably get an Orion tank before we need to do something else with our turn. Nice. Nice, nice. Triple skull into extra turn skull. Or double skull into extra turn skull. The 3 total. Third one was extra turn. Oh yeah, I'm about to Orion overkill this guy. Take the yellow right here. Oh, I should take that purple first. Oh, it took itself. Never mind. Don't even need it. We'll skull. Skull again. Hunter's Market. Actually, let me split then Hunter's Market. Yeah, Hunter's Mark. Hope we can do some kind of conversion on that. I take that brown first in case we can get a skull there. We did not. Yeah, you could try Far From Sky, but we have to take a mana we don't need, so I'm just going to explode everything and hope something works out. It did not. I'm just going to split damage him. Try it again. Okay, it's still Hunter's marked. It does have a 100% dodge, though, but we could check. Nope, we got it. Yeah, there we go. Grab our split, and dead. Another copy. Alright, final one. Honestly, this wasn't too bad. Every single time we ever have to do these teams, it's like so awful, but somehow it's good enough compared to what we're up against. It's just so weird. There are teams you would never, ever, ever run in a billion years, but because the other team is just so bad, it's just barely fine enough. I don't want to do this. There's too many skulls here for me to figure out which one I want. I kind of just want to destroy them all. Wait, you already killed? Restart, please. Wait, what? We're like a little bit of a better start than that. What even just happened? What even just went on? Alright, we'll take our purple. Grab our splody. We'll take that skull. Actually, let me take that red first. Oh, free skull. Oh, now I can't take this skull, though. I still wipe everything. But I kind of don't want to, because I actually want him to waste his ability and then give us a skull from using it. Nice. Alright, oh, an hourglass. I can't take it. Actually, I can take it. I can cast it for free, Artima. Oh, but now there's a lot of skulls. But I can take it for free, so I guess it doesn't matter. I can take that for free. And then forced to have to take this unless I want to try for extra turn skull, which is too risky. Oh, would we have gotten it? Oh, no. Maybe we should have. There was a very unlikely chance that we would have. Oh, we might have actually gotten it. Ryan, we don't need yet. I actually want Artima to die at this point. Thank you, Artima. And now we summon that, give the HP buff to that, and then start just splitting everything. Take skulls when we can. And now we kill this and win. And that's it. Ryan dies, it's fine. Just need to get you to full mana, though you're a mile and a half away from doing so. I'm not sure why I took that mana. Also, you just cut into our HP values, and now we do less damage to such a degree I'm probably not even going to bother casting it. I want green, but there's no green. We also need skulls. Okay, your HP is so low, there's no point in casting you ever. So you're just going to be a meat shield for now. For whatever reason, you didn't take the skull, so we will. Into another skull. Into dead. But as soon as we get our Orion here, I think we win. And as match, it's over. As long as we don't get too far behind the curve, we can't possibly lose now. Because all we do is keep summoning Orions until it's dead. But first we need to actually summon some Orion so we don't die. Come on, Orions, get in there. We need you. Why is there like negative green on the board? Even after you created green, there's still no green on the board. Oh no, my mana accumulator died. That's a problem. That is definitely a problem. Come on, Orion, carry us. Alright, let's work on the next Orion. Luckily the AI has no clue that's an extra turn. Problem though is we get one-shotted at any moment, and I'm behind the curve on Orion. We're behind the Orion curve. I'll take that one. Nice. Alright, now just try to get in front of the Orion curve. We'll be fine. Just need a lot of yellow somehow. And a lot of skulls and a lot of everythings. He's denying every mana I ever get. Not what we want. Problem is Orion also blocks our Orion curve mana. Ooh, a bunch of skulls. Too bad you don't Hunter's Mark or anything useful. Alright, we'll take that over. Obviously he does on ability, but I mean like on skull. Alright, good. It's 1 versus 1. I just need one more Orion. I need to not cast my Orion. We're beyond the 1-hit range too until he buffs again. How do I want to do this? I think I take a brown vertically. I think I might have to cast Orion here. I don't want to risk this. It's more in whoever takes its favor. Actually, I could do this one though. This one's safe. Oh, no, if it moves the other one. Oops. Alright. Do I Orion here? No, I take leaf green. Do I Orion here? Or here? Is it going to deny me on yellow? I'm going to Orion here. I know we could take a skull there. No, we can cascade there. Attempt to just take this for some yellow. Nice. We could work with that. Oh, that's not good. Alright, that's fine. We skull that for double damage, and he did true damage. We can reapply Death Mark. I think we go for it. I'm going to pass my turn so he tries to give us a skull. He did not give us a skull. I'll take the green. He gives us a skull there. Perfect. Alright, one more true damage poke and that's kill. There we go. We did it. Good job, Orion. And as match, we now have a maxed out Starry Pegasus. And it took us like 20-something minutes. And our EXP booster is done. He gave us like 6 battles worth of EXP boost. Yeah, the compensation is bugged. It's why I haven't taken it. Did I forget to mention in the video? I did mention in the video, but I think I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. I did mention it, but it was in like the second third of the video. But yeah, I forgot to mention it early when I was mentioning all the glitches because there were so many glitches. I forgot to mention some of the glitches, but that was one of them. But anyways, let's go upgrade this pet and then we're done. I think that is every possible objective we can get done today, realistically, without doing any kind of just crazy side grind. Get this up, and there we go. We've done all the things. Until tomorrow, Halloween night. We'll be back same time as always, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have a special 2018 Halloween code thingy, as well as 2 standard codes, and we'll go from there. And hopefully I'll have some kind of funny jury duty story to say. We'll see if we get out of it. I'm not sure if they're going to go through that process tomorrow or what on earth's going to happen. I have no clue. But I'll let you know. Let's see. Obviously nothing about the jury itself, but I'm pretty sure we're not even going to be that far in. I don't think you get that far within a single day. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow night. Have a wonderful Halloween. Stay safe out there, and I will catch you guys soon. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.